the Yamaha trademark and how it is possible for it to be used in connection with musical instruments as well as motocross and motorbikes. Hello, entrepreneurs. Welcome to another episode of Tip Top Startups. I'm your host, David Nima, one of the top trademark and technology attorneys in the United States. And I'm also the founder of Tip Top Startup Academy, and where our goal is to educate the next generation of entrepreneurs on the legal and business affairs related to tech innovation. Make sure to follow Tip Top Startups on Instagram as well as YouTube for daily legal and business education content. In today's episode, we are going to be discussing the Yamaha trademark. The Yamaha trademark and how it is possible for it to be used in connection with musical instruments as well as motocross and motorbikes, essentially. So you have the Yamaha word. The word Yamaha is being used, as you can see here, in connection with musical instruments, and they have a little slogan that's called Make Waves. And then they have Yamaha Motorsports, and then their slogan is Race Your Heart. So that's very interesting, and that's what we want to talk about today. Now, as you all know, the rule is that when a trademark is protected, it cannot be used without authorization by another company. That means, for example, when you have the trademark Pepsi, nobody else can use the word Pepsi in connection with carbonated beverages or soda without authorization from the Pepsi Corporation. Same thing works with McDonald's, Starbucks, Facebook, and a lot of these other famous trademarks and other trademarks that you may have not know about. They may not be famous, but they are still protected trademarks. So in the case of Yamaha, they certainly have a protected trademark. They have US registration number 3559-368, and if you click on this, will go to the actual status here, and you can see that the word Yamaha is protected right there, and it is protected in connection with here you have a whole line of electronic and music electronic accessories. So they have a protected trademark, and they're claiming trademark rights, in fact, in the musical instrument category right here in class 15, musical instruments, since 1904. So that is their protected trademark in what you can call generally the music industry, but there's really kind of several categories here that we discuss in other videos about how to categorize your trademark. But as you can see, they have it in a variety of categories, primarily class 15, which is for musical instruments. Okay, so we know that it's a protected, registered, bona fide trademark. But then you have Yamaha Motorsports, right? Yamaha Motorsports is another trademark here, and Yamaha Motorsports has a trademark that is under class 12 here. So the registration number is 2017999. Let's just put that into the status. As you can see, we have the word Yamaha here, protected trademark again, and this time it's filed in connection with motorcycle frames, motorcycle engines, and things of that nature. So the question becomes, how are these two trademarks coexisting in the marketplace? And the rule here is that, again, you cannot use someone else's trademark without authorization. However, in this case, there is authorization. You have the Yamaha Corporation, that is the umbrella company that owns two separate subsidiaries, one for motorsports and one for musical instruments, and these two trademarks are coexisting. If you go on the Instagram for their respective trademarks, you have Yamaha Music here. Here's the famous Yamaha kind of piano. As you can see, you have the Yamaha word right there on the piano. This is Yamaha Music USA on Instagram. okay? And these are some of the pictures and profiles that they have, and this is the branding around Yamaha Music, right? And then they have Yamaha Motor, which is a completely kind of different, even though it has the same word, it's a different logo, different stylization, and this is a case where the marketplace has been trained through Yamaha's extensive advertising to not be confused. And essentially allow these two trademarks to coexist in the marketplace without confusion. And then on the legal side, legally on the back end, there's what's called a coexistence agreement between these two companies so that they can coexist without essentially getting in each other's way or infringing on each other's trademark rights. So that's kind of the rundown here in terms of the Yamaha trademark and how these two trademarks are essentially operating in the United States without confusion and without trademark infringement. If you want to know more about trademark confusion and trademark infringement, pick up a copy of Tip Top Trademarks. That's available on Amazon. And if you're a technology startup and you want to learn more about due diligence and best practices for tech innovation and launch innovation, we talk about corporate formation, how to think about that, how to think about business planning, how to think about your intellectual property planning, how to think about your contracts, all in Tip Top Startups, and that's also available on Amazon. Make sure to like this video and share with your friends who are entrepreneurs, and subscribe to Tip Top Startups on Instagram and YouTube. I'm your host, David Nima, founder of Tip Top Startups Academy, one of the top trademark and technology attorneys in the country, and I will see you all in the next video.